stopped at one of my favorite places, Park Avenue Thrift. It is a Friday and I was headed to Storage, which is about a mile from here. Thought I would pop in and we'll see what I could get. Today the tags were green or not half price, so sometimes that plays to your benefit. Anyway, but I did get these. These are ceramic, little toy shop. They light up, and then they've got the switches in the cord here, which those are always nice. You know, if you actually set something up, you don't want to have to put up a surge protector and all that kind of stuff. And then I got this one. It's like a little gingerbread house here, church or whatever. It does have a little place right here, but I'm just going to disclose that because that was just too cute to pass up. Those were not on half price. They're by Elements, and it's $2.92 on each of those. So that was those. I also found these. I thought these were cool. Now these had some issues too, but sometimes, you know, you never know. Depends on what it is. Now his face is missing, so that might, you know, slow down a buyer. But these are German, and they're candles. It's got the tops. These tops will come off, lift off. I'm not going to do that because of the tape, but those lift off. But it's got the seams on them. And if I don't give them to my daughter, because they would absolutely look gorgeous in her hearth room, and she actually is half German, so she likes stuff like that. Just see, it's got the tags and things. These are $3.93. And here's one that the top comes off, goes back on that, and then this is the scene on that one. And of course they have issues because of the wear on them, but those were just too cool to leave behind. I just wasn't going to do that. But these were, yeah, $3.90. No, I don't know. I'll look at my receipt. They were either $3.93 or $4.94. I forget what she said, but I think she said $3.93. But anyway, but I also found this. Sometimes I'll buy these bags. Now this one was $5.45, but it was a blue tag, so it was half of that. The candles were not half off. They were green. But I kind of rolled this around. I looked at several of the bags, but I saw this little stinker in there. That's an Anna Lee elf. Let's see if I can pull him out. So that'll get me my money back and then some. I sell these quite well. Right now I only have one figure. I had bought some a while back, and I think I did a video on it if I remember right, but I might have missed it. But for $75 I bought 204, all different sizes, and some of them were huge. Like had 3 figures that were 3-foot ones, and just made all kinds of money off of those. So I did see that down in there, and there may be some other things down in there. But yard sale is tomorrow, so we'll just stick stuff out. I'm going to go through the bag today. Last thing that I got was these. And it was a set of 2 for $3.93. So that's $2 a piece if I want to sell them separately. And see, what I usually do on something like that, because they are hand painted, and somebody will say, well, that's not the same one I bought, and blah blah blah. You know how people do, because there is a difference. You see the difference in the smoke and things like that. Probably what I'll do is list one, and then I always put it into the custom section on my eBay store and mark which one I've sold first. You know, I'll mark this with like a little tag on the inside, sell this one first, and then I'll just take new pictures and just upload this one. But that's how I handle that. Again, one of these has just got the tiniest little flea bite on it, and I'll disclose that. So, but those are cool. Very heavy. And then these are birds that, I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are birds. The feet are birds. So I thought that was too cool to leave behind. All in all, if you spend $25, which I was just shy of it, if you spend $25, you get 50% off on Sundays. And if I get by here tomorrow after the yard sale, because I'll be donating things and stuff like that, putting a few things back in storage. We usually, by the time that we have a yard sale this time of the year, we just donate things to, I've got a single mom that's a friend, and I donate to her and various other places. But you see, I had $23.95, so I do get 25% off on Sunday, but you can combine your receipts for the week. So if I just go in, it'd be worth it to me to go in and buy, you know, a $2 item, and or $1.91 is what it would be, because they got weird prices. But that's it from Park Avenue Thrift today. That was a successful little stop. Well, I guess I'll try and show you kind of what we ended up with today after thrifting. And we went by a friend's house at the end. She said that she was going to be finished with her yard sale at 1 o'clock, and that we could just have everything, whatever we want. We didn't have to take it all or anything like that, which was really cool. We've already, by the time that I'm filming this is several days later, we've already sold several things. We picked up a mannequin from another friend, and I'll try and remember to put a screenshot in here, but we got her sold today. Just had a lady pick it up. But some of the stuff the first friend had, she works at different venues where they clean out things and stuff like that, and she kind of is in charge of all of that kind of stuff. And so she had a whole bunch of these decals. These are all brand new in package. It's something that's discontinued, that they write off, that the company lets her take home and do whatever she does. You know, I checked all that out just to make sure. But it's all different ones in here. Everything under the sun you can think of. There's a bunch of these kind of things, and it's all different. Huggies and things like that down in there. And there's also, it's just a conglomeration of stuff. We went through a yard sale yesterday and sold some things, but this is kind of representative of what we've got. But we've got probably on the decals, there's probably mixed decals, there's probably at least 200 of them. I would say it's probably closer to 300. We've got a lot of these readers like this. They're still carded and all of that. We've probably got around maybe 50 pair of those. And we've got around, we've sold a few, but we've got a lot of these little fidget spinners, and I'll probably do them like in a 3-pack for $5 or something like that, you know, just to get rid of them. But there's a bunch of these. They're all different colors. They're all in package and all of that. You know, and just this is actually the Crazy Spinner brand, so that's usually, you know, a pretty good weighted brand or whatever. But we probably have, I want to say that we probably have about 50 of these left. And then there was another. Lord have mercy, I'll never get down in there. Oh, here's some more of these, like these Huggies and stuff. Think outside the box. If absence makes the heart grow fonder. Some people haven't gone long enough. I like that one. I'm going to need to keep that. So on, so forth. Is this different? Yeah. Little boho looking one. And seeing the store at one time, they sold for $5.99. Is that? Yeah. So anyway, this whole IKEA bag, this is one of the big ones, the oversized ones, and it's just full of stuff. So we've got that. Also, we had a big, I'm going to insert a picture. I'll show you. We've got it turned around because we want it, the front of it to be protected. But we've got this great big sign. This thing's huge. It's not metal. It's like a press board on the back, and then the coated boarding on the front. And I'll try and insert a picture here. But it's a coffee related one. I think it's Savannah Coffee. And so she gave us that. We had 2 of these that are available. That's the Jack Links display. This got a name. I don't remember what it is. If I see a link to one that's sold or something, I'll put that in there. And we got Macho Slim Jam. Got him in there, and it's, of course, it's got the, sorry, this is hard to do with one hand. Where you can, you know, put your beef jerky in there. This came from a yard sale earlier in the day. This is all mixed up, I'm sorry, but you know, that's just kind of how it is today. He's vintage. I got 50 cents for him. What else did we get? Got, I don't think I've shown y'all this. If I have, bear with me. Got the make your own Opoly game. All the pieces are here. It hasn't been used. Got that. I got several. I got several. I need to get my granddaughter to help me with these. It would be much easier because I don't wear my GoPro on some of these. These are brand new. It's like the wallpaper cutouts and things. I got those. Got this one. This one is it Dakin brand on this? No, Aurora. And I got the little pup. Sometimes they sell pretty good. This time of the year, plush is popular. So I bought this at a thrift store. And this Deborah Valencia brand, the aromatics and things, these look brand new. They're just, you know, we're taking out a gift set of some sort, but this is usually a decent enough brand. I got a couple of the older window clings. Both of these are the same, so I'm going to stick them on there. This, I don't do a lot of this type of thing, but this one was kind of, see if we can spread it out. Oh. I need an assistant badly today, apparently. I'm still sore from the yard sales yesterday. We had actually hosted one yesterday. But I got this rug. I thought this was kind of super cool. And it doesn't look just too bad on the back. You know, it looks pretty clean overall. What else do we get? Some kind of cup. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, yeah, I do. Elf, I think. Yeah. Santa's coming. Got Elf, the right time of the year for him. Got some of the vintage coloring books. I think 1 or 2 pages, and this one was colored, but that's not bad. I can usually sell those anyway. Let me cut this off, and I'll tack on a few more things at the end. I may have to cut it off again to shift things around, but I'll show you some of this. Found another pair of Converse. I went on and got those. They were 50 cents. They don't look too bad. A little clean up needed or whatever. Got this for 50 cents. It's terracotta. Sealed puzzle, 50 cents. Lots of sheet music. Now this was interesting. We went to this one sale and it kind of was in a little cove there or whatever, and there was a free Gulbranson style piano and bench sitting out on the road. And we've got a Gulbranson piano, actually. I got it when I was 7 for Christmas, I believe it was. My sister and I did. And I'm 61 now, so we've still got it in the family, and it's a good little studio style piano. Got a good sound and all that kind of stuff. And so we looked at the piano, and not that we were going to get it, but we wanted to tell somebody, you know, or do a curve alert or whatever. And I hollered out the window because Samantha had gone to look at it. And I said, hey, I said, look in that bench. Is there anything in that bench? And she opened it up, and it was all this Christmas music. A lot of it is vintage. I said, I want the music. So she grabbed all of the music for me. She says, I never even thought to even look in there. And I was like, yeah, but, you know, this is not my first rodeo. Broadman hymnal, you know, that type of stuff. And let's see if we can slide some of this around. Also found this, Monster Stories. I'm sorry about my phone. This is just not the greatest way to do this today, but this is what we got. I got these for my Marjorie because she loves Minnie Mouse, so I got those for her. Found this for 75 cents. Whoop, another way. here. It's just wall decor or whatever. There's several books down in here. I found the Buffy game. I think I gave $1 for that. It has all the pieces. Let's see, I got this Star Trek. And with Captain Kirk going into space, I figured, you know, some of that might pick up. Guy also had a lot of these. He had $2 a piece on them, and then he just did a bundle deal for me. But it's the Star Trek figures. There's several down in here. They're shop worn, but they're vintage. So I got all of those. Probably ended up being about $1 a piece on those. Then he was walking across the yard with this, and I was like, oh, I gotta have the Power Fist now. Let's see if I can see how cool he is. It's about 1.5 feet tall, I guess. I got that for $2. It's hand carved. And what else is in here? Berenstain Bears. Got several of these for $0.25 a piece. I usually lock those up. We had Scotty, Mr. Scott, as it says on here. And like I said, the packaging's bad, but you know, the item is still good. And I think that's all that's down in there. I found a unicorn pillow, which I'll either clean up and give to Marjorie for her room, because she's got little pinks and things in her room, or not. And then I went to this other sale. It was listed as an estate sale, but it was a family. And I'm not going to show you all of these, but I found a Rushton brand, really rough little plush. But those sell quite well, even if they're rough. So I found several of these, and Samantha did too, in another box for herself. But we found several of the flocked. Let's see, this one's Hong Kong. This is Hong Kong on there. Oop. See Hong Kong? Several of those. Some of the reindeer. Little tree topper. Found a few of the Putz houses. And I got this whole box here for $2, I think it was, if I remember right. I'm not going to dig all of this out, but you can see there's bottle brush trees. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff down in there. So, got that whole box. And I think that's it on this go-around. Had a really great day. We had a yard sale yesterday. This was all the stuff from the prior Saturday, and I'm just now getting around to doing any kind of video on it. We had a yard sale yesterday and sold mostly dollar items just to purge out a bunch of stuff that we had, and we did around $150 and then ended up selling that mannequin I mentioned, so that turned out nice. So I'm excited. Let's see, what's today? Today's Sunday. Tomorrow, no, day after tomorrow is my mom's birthday, but we're celebrating tomorrow. I've got a busy little week, and then next Saturday we might have some sporadic yard sales after next Saturday, but next Saturday is probably about when they start playing out around here, so it'll be 60s, so we'll see, you know, what we do then, and I'll try and do a little filming. Thanks for joining me. Happy junking.